Hello, it's guess what, Paul? It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday evening.
And it's spiritual talk time yet
again. Absolutely. And what a program we got tonight. I'm really looking forward to tonight's show.
I'm really looking forward to this, mate. And we swapped sides on the screen tonight. So
I don't know what happened there. Okay, so I don't know. Who cares? We're here. That's the main thing.
We've got a nice same jacket, same coloured top underneath. Look at that.
Someone's been shopping, I can see.
I went today, so just to give another jacket to the old wardrobe.
Looking dapper, mate. Looking dapper. People are coming on. Hi, Julie.
Hi, Heather. Good to see you.
Hi, Tina. Hi, Trina.
Hi, Trina.
And James. James is on as well. Hi, James.
Hi, James.
By the way, James is a massive Norwich City fan.
Not another one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. He's played for his country as well. He's a decent lad.
Hi, James.
So we should talk about. Sorry, man. I keep satellite delay on here tonight. We should talk about tonight's guest, shouldn't we?
We should. I've had the pleasure of meeting Ian Michael quite over the last few years, and very interesting gentleman. Brings a lot to the table with the power of numbers. I'm going to say, whether it's numerology or a different interpretation of that process, we will find out in due course over the next hour or so. Lots of different information Ian can bring to the table with helping individuals in a numbers format of giving a reading by connecting intuitively with the spirit world. So it's very interesting. Lots to hear about his journey and also how he connects and works with you all. So at some point, we're going to get some people involved. Hopefully you'll be interested, everyone that's listening, to receive something different within this unique way. So, yeah, Paul, looking forward to it, mate.
Yeah, also, I think it's my turn for the free giveaway this week, isn't it? Free reading giveaway. So, yeah, if you'd like to like and share, we'd love that, please. Also worth mentioning, we're going to try to do something that we've not done before, and we've just been talking to Michael just before we came live, and he's agreed to go with this, and we're just going to try it, guys, and hopefully it will work. So the plan is that we're going to get you guys at some point, not just yet, because we want to interview Michael first about. Sorry, Ian. I keep saying Michael. Ian first, and then we'll invite you guys for questions, and then Ian has agreed to this. So if you kind of send your date of birth in on the message, and Ian's going to pick someone, and we are going to bring you in the studio with us and see what Ian picks up. Okay.
Just quickly, everyone. If you do know at the time when you were born as well, you may not know, but your parents might know, or someone around you may know. It just makes it even more accurate as well, and also it shows a different kind of analysis on that connection with that information too. So yeah, very interesting stuff. That's all I know about at the moment, by the way.
The other thing, mate, we should warn people. So if you want to come in, guys, if you want to come into the studio and meet us as well, which would be super awesome.
Yeah, it'd be lovely to put a face to one of your names.
You might want to get your curlers out. Okay, you might want to put the cigarette out, get your curlers out, and put the kids to bed, and we'll get you in the studio.
We may need an email though, won't we, Paul?
We will need you to give us the date of birth and your email, if you don't mind sharing, and obviously if you don't mind coming on air, so to speak. Well, you are live on Facebook anyway, so that's really exciting. I'm really looking forward to trying that. So
failing that, if someone doesn't want to give their email on here in front of everyone else, you may want to send us an inbox message for our Facebook. Do it that way, and then we can then connect that way.
Yeah, absolutely. We've also got Katie in the background helping us. So hi, Katie, in the background.
Hi, Katie. Thanks a lot for what you're doing as always.
Yeah. And okay, so should we just get Ian in?
Let's get him in.
Let's get him in, mate. Let's get him in. So without further ado, do you want to do it? Because you've got the control.
Can you bring him in? So without a drum roll, it's time for Ian Michael.
Here he is.
Welcome, Ian.
Hello. Good evening.
Hello.
Yeah, thank you for agreeing to come on tonight, Ian.
That's not a problem.
Yeah, thanks ever so much. So how you doing?
What was that?
How you doing, Ian? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Great. So, first question: tell us all about your journey, how it all started, how you first got involved with all this.
Well, it was really weird actually, because I ended up in a bookshop. I shouldn't have been going to a bookshop. I should be going to HMV because I'm a DJ as well, a DJ. So I ended up in this Waterspoons bookshop in Chelmsford about 13 years ago, and I thought, what am I doing in here? So I picked this book up, which was numerology. I'd never ever heard of it, never heard of numerology. So I picked it up, and it wasn't really spiritual either. I just love music, So anyway, cut long story short, I got that book. I learned about the numbers, and then I started picking directly on source. So I was doing a disco, and you come up and ask me for a request. You tell me your name, and I'd tell you something about you. And then you'd go down and tell your friend and go and see that DJ. He just told me this about me, blah, 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 this and blah. And it just grew and grew and grew and grew. And then I was doing it for a company. I was working for a company called Monarch. Don't know if you've heard of them.
Yeah.
Monarch Fairs. I was working for them. And then I started doing my own one-to-ones here, there, and everywhere. And here I am.
Awesome.
Still DJing.
You still do it now?
Yeah, well, I will be. I couldn't last year. None of us could last year, but I will do, yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So can you explain for people at home how numerology works and what, and even the beginnings of it?
Right, okay. Well, you got to understand that numbers rule the world. Yeah. So we're all tied into numbers, whether we're aware of it or we're not aware of it. If we're not aware of it, life just carries on. But if we are aware of it, life just carries on as well.
Yeah.
But being aware of it can give you indications of what's coming and what's not. So basically, your given name, our name, so Ian, my name, Ian, has got a 9, a 1, and a 5. So I add them together, which makes 6. So Ian's quite nurturing. Antony is an analyst. So he's got a 1, a 5, a 2, an 8, a 6, a 5, and a Y, which makes 34 to 7. So Antony's an analyst. Paul is a bit of a free spirit. Paul is 77133. Makes it 14 to 5. Now each number we have for each letter comes at a different energy. So every number's got its own energy. So that's how we get along in this world, with that energy force. When we know our energy, we will know. Because it's like when you go to the shops, when you go to Tesco's and you do your shopping, they go scrape it over the paying machine. It goes ding, tells you what it is, how much it is, and how much it weighs. Because it's got a code on it, and all them numbers are a code. So like your national insurance number, that's coded. Your bank account number is coded. Your car registration number is coded. The house you live at is coded. Everything we do is ruled by numbers. Everything. Yeah. You'll be amazed how significant numbers are. But everybody's got different names, different date of births. So different numbers would be better for them. So we've all got what we call our power numbers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we've all got different ones. So
can I just stop you for a second? Guys, don't send your date of birth in your emails just yet. We'll do the interview first, and then after a while we'll then ask you for your date of birth in your email. The problem is if you give it too early, the format on here is we lose the messages. So if you go too far. So just
quickly, quickly, we've got both Facebook page is linked at the moment, everyone. So some of you may only see comments if you've come through my page. Some of you might only see comments if you come through Paul's page. But also understand that both Facebook pages are linked, and also YouTube is linked as well, or my YouTube is.
And it's also difficult for some people if you're on a mobile phone as opposed to a laptop.
Yeah.
So please bear with us. Anything that's specific to the conversation, we'll put banners up, or we'll put it up when your messages come up anyway. So we'll try and keep you informed and up to date all the time.
Yeah.
So sorry, Ian, carry on.
I was going to say, I can't see anybody's names on the screen.
On the top right hand corner, Ian, it should say comments.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, are you on a phone, Ian?
No, I'm on my computer.
Oh, okay, brilliant. It should be top right hand.
If you just give me somebody's name who's on there.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, so we're in a little while we'll pick someone. Don't worry, we'll send it over and we'll invite them in.
And we'll invite them in on the screen as well.
So more about your name. More about your name. Right, so your full name, your full birth name becomes your destiny. That's what you're destined to achieve on this plane, this lifetime.
Yeah.
Your date of birth is called your life path, and that's how you're going to get to your destiny, through your date of birth on that path. Yeah.
Yeah.
So all the vowels in your whole name will create your soul urge, so your soul number. So what sort of person are you inside? Not what people can see, but what sort of person you are inside. Then all the consonants in your name becomes the person that everybody sees and everybody thinks. So they think you are, but you're usually not what people think you are. You are who you are inside. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So then, right, I get confused. I'll get you all confused now. So you've got your destiny and your life path, which is your name and your date of birth. Add them together and you find the true you. That's who you are. That's your true vibration. Are you with me?
Yeah, sorry.
Is everybody with me?
Do you want to explain that a little bit more, that bit?
Right. Okay.
Just for the viewers.
Your name, your full name.
Yeah.
So that becomes your destiny number or your expression number. Now, your life path number is your date of birth. And so for example, we go, I'll just use the date of birth. So the 2nd of the 7th, 1970 would be 2/7. 1970 would become 8. Do you see how we get that?
Yeah.
1 and 9. 1 and 9 is 10. Plus 7 is 17. 1 and 7 is 8.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the 2nd of the 7th, 1970 is their life path number would be 8. So we go 7 and 7. Sorry. 2nd of the 7th, 1980. 8 and 2 is 10. Plus 7 is 17. 17 to 8. So that person would be business orientated. Money would be really important, but not so much money, but business. Business would be more suited to that person. If somebody who's born on the 4th of the 4th, 1980 would be 9, 10, would be an 8. But them 2 4s are all about money. That's the energy of security. So you can get master numbers. So master numbers are 11, 22, 33, 44, and so on. 11 is a teacher alive, because 11's life is like this. It's like a roller coaster ride. Now, while the 11s are on a downer, they're still strong enough to help everybody else who need picking up. So that you can't put an 11 down for long, because these are the teachers. These are the teachers of life. These are the experience more than most people in life. 22 to 4s are all about money, work, security, and relationship. When the 22s aren't in a relationship, they can fall over, literally. Because them 2s, like, go, oh, we're all over the. Where's my other 2 gone? 1 2's looking for another 2. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
22 to 4. So it's 2 2s make 4. So each one of the 2s is a person, and 22s rely on other people for security. They don't rely on them for money, but for security, they love security.
Yeah.
33 to 6 is the natural counselor. So Archangel Michael, he's the natural counselor. He's the angel of love and nurturing, counselling, and anything like that. Now the police, their ruling governor is Archangel Michael, because the police vibrates at 33 to 6. So he's their ruler. You won't be so happy with him at the moment, but there you
go. Yeah.
So there you go.
So I've never heard that in terms of the angelics.
No way.
In terms of numbers. That's awesome. Yeah. Can you tell us a bit more about the history of numerology?
Well, it's been here since the Hebrews. You know, it's been here for centuries. You know, you can do Hebrew numerology, and I've done it.
Is there a difference with that then?
Yeah, because their letters are different.
Okay.
Their letters are different numbers.
Yeah.
So and it can be very confusing.
Yeah.
So I just stick to the English and European but it's been around for thousands of years apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
do you know when you buy a car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and you get in the car and you go, do you know what? Before you got in it, you went, I like this car. I like that. I'm going to get in it. And then you get in it and you go, just doesn't feel right though. Something not right about it. It just doesn't. It's nice, but it just doesn't feel right. And then you get in another car and you go, I like that. And you get in it and you go, yeah, I like this. This feels great. Do you know what I mean? That registration will marry you. It will connect to your numbers. It's weird. It's weird.
Oh, right.
I'll give you an example, right? Not about a car. My daughter is 29 now. Now, when she was born, I didn't have a lot of say in her name. Right? The only part I had a part to play in was her surname. But she's called Rachel Lucy Gosling. Right? Rachel, Lucy's for a mum's mother, Lucy, and so she got my surname. Lucky her, right? This was way before numerology entered my world. When numerology, now she is my best mate. Out of all the people I've ever met on earth, she is my best mate. And incidentally, I've also got a son, right? And, you know, I was around my sons today, so our relationships they're not the same, but, you know, we're very close. We're all close. So Rachel, my date of birth is the 2nd of the 7th, 1964, which is 272. Rachel Lucy Gosling is 272. I have never met anybody as connected to as I have with my daughter. So it's when you meet people, you can either bang, it's straight on connection. So when you got to meet somebody, when you meet somebody, your first name and your day of birth has got to connect to their first name, day of birth as well. Now, I'm going to get a bit. This is going to get a bit confusing, right? So, for example, I'm going to use you, Paul, because you've got a small name, right? So, Paul vibrates at number 5, but the soul urge of Paul is 4, which is PAUL. So that A and U is 4.
Yeah.
So the soul urge of 4, Paul, is 4. Now, so Paul, and you're born on the day you're born, you've got to meet somebody who's born on that day and connects to your name. You don't have to. For a strong connection, you need to, right? Because there's no good Paul meeting somebody who's going to be bossy, because you won't have it.
That's true.
Won't have it.
That's true.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah.
The other way.
Exactly. It just won't work. For a week, it might work. And do you know what? I can't be doing this. So our numbers have got to connect somewhere along the line. And then at the other end of the scale, your destiny number and your date of birth, they've got to be really close to that. Or you're just not on the same page.
Yeah.
You're not on the same level. Do you know what I mean? It's scary. It's scary. And it's not easy, because it's because we connect by eyesight, don't we?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I do anyway, even though I'm blind.
I'm getting this idea, Anthony. I'm thinking numerology dating site.
I'll tell you what, this could be worth millions, mate.
Do you know what I mean? Do you know, somebody else has mentioned that.
That's not a bad idea, but
it's not a bad idea.
That could work every time.
Yeah. So is this your daughter on here tonight watching, Ian? Lucy as a Lucy just come on here. No. Lucy Luby? No, okay. She just as a name, she's given a big shout out for the name. Also, hi Laurie from California.
Yeah, hi.
Old guests on here.
Hi Laurie, good to see you. Hi Holly as well. Good to see you.
Oh too. Yeah, Holly's on here. Yeah.
I've got a quick question for you, Ian. So what happens then? I know you've explained everything so brilliantly so far with everyone with the related to numbers with their names and all that kind of stuff. But what happens then if you're drawn without realizing consciously, maybe subconsciously, but consciously, to what I'm on about is, like, for instance, numbers on a clock.
You're meaning you meet up with somebody whose numbers connect to yours.
Yeah, no, that's not what I meant. What I meant was, if you see the same numbers, like on a clock, say 1111, or stuff, and you see it every day.
1111,
for example.
1111 is an indication that you're going in the right direction.
Right. So like shop windows, clocks on the walls, digital clocks, everything.
Yeah. So I've been asked this question loads of times. So people have phoned me and go, what's 12-12? I went 33-6, all about love, nurturing. So you need to express your words. 3s are all about expressing yourself. 2 is a communicator. 3 wants to express. So a lot of 3s would be singers, artists. They're very creative. So when they express themselves very well. But not everybody's a number 3. So a lot of people who aren't number 3 find it difficult to express themselves. Are you with me?
Yeah.
So I get lots of numbers. You got 1111, you get 2222. Now 2222 is about communication, relationship. Now, communication, security, and being in control of your life. Now, the chances are, if somebody's seeing 2222, their relationship's just fallen over because they're not in control of their life anymore.
Yeah, right.
Do you know what I mean?
So, like, I'm just going to use my one. 1111. What is that one?
1111 is, like I say, you're going. Your head. The 11 stands for stand firm, because you're going in the right direction. 11 and 11 is 22.
Yeah,
it's all about moving, isn't it? Building your foundations.
Yeah. So you know me, Ian. That's happening in more ways than one at the moment.
Yeah. So you've got to build solid foundations before you can start building up. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think Katie's put on here 17.
88. Stop thinking too much, Katie. Take control of your life.
Yeah.
Be in control. So 8 and 8 is 16. 1 and 6 is 7. Think. And you can get carried away with it's like me. I live at number 77, right? 77A actually. and I can come in here. I can be out all day doing whatever. I can come in here and my brain goes think. Now it's interesting. When I moved in here 6 months later, I was learning all about numbers. Now 77 is labeled Christ conscientiousness.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that when I moved in here. But when I moved in here, I was doing a counselling course at Colchester Tech. And I didn't stay on it because the teacher said to me, because you're just working, you're at a deeper level. Because you're just wasting your time here. So I come out of there the following Saturday. That's when I went down the disco shop to get my DJ stuff and ended up in the bookshop. And that's when I started numbers.
Oh, right.
You know, so, and here I am. Numbers.
So, house numbers,
yeah,
for example.
Yeah.
So I live currently at number 4.
Security.
And I'm going to number 18.
That house is an open door.
Well, 18.
Yeah. But also taking control and standing your ground. But once you've took control and business and all that, and you stand in your ground, that house will be an open door, in and out, in and out. Now I know your mum's had a few events at her house.
Yeah.
But this new house, it won't be like that. It'll be an open door.
Right.
It'll be on a daily basis.
Right. Yeah, I did wonder that anyway. So yeah, that's interesting.
So
what about number 3? I'm going to ask.
Right, number 3 is creative. Right, so it's got to be. Is that number 3 where you're sitting now?
Yeah, absolutely. And
right. Okay, well that is a number 3. It's all airy, light. Everything's got to be in its place.
Yeah,
and you know where everything is.
Even that new plant pool.
Yeah, exactly. So when you look at a number 3,
nice and tidy.
When you look at a number 3 on a side view, it's a set of lips that just want to open and sing. Like on an emotional view, it's the top of the heart.
Yeah.
When you're not an happy chappy, you're sitting on your arse. It's three dimensions to number 3.
Yeah, I love that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, we got loads of questions coming.
Yeah, I just want to say to Becky, you can dump people off of here, you know. She's just put me down as a number 2.
You're not far wrong.
Oh,
don't cut her off yet, Paul.
Yeah. So I'm getting really excited. Just get some questions on. Oh, here we go.
Hi, Gemma.
So Gemma's put, I was meant to be called something else by my dad and went and my dad went and registered me without my mum and gave me a different name. Does that mean I'm on the wrong path, or did my dad put me on the right path?
Lovely question.
Great question.
Right. What was your original name supposed to be, Gemma?
Yeah, do we know? Leanne has asked, pretty much said the same as well. Hi, Leanne. She said pretty much the same happened to her with her father. And if you guys know what your name was going to be, that's pretty cool.
Right, Gemma is creative. Right, she likes to express herself. She doesn't like being told what to do. So if you're going to tell her what to do, you may as well bang your head against the wall, because that's what you're doing, banging your head against the wall. But she also she can be quite contradictory, because she just like to feel secure as well. So
she's going to be
Rebecca, right? So Rebecca is, hold on, stay there, don't take it off. 10, 19, 21, 24, 27, 28. So Rebecca would have been independent. So it should have been more independent, where Gemma is more strong-minded. So you can't tell, this is why you can't tell Gemma anything, because she's very strong-minded. But she's also very creative. So Louise...
Ian, what? Sorry, Ian, I was just saying, if Gemma was Rebecca, would that change her actual life journey for this incarnation then, in that respect, or not?
No. because a date of birth is a life path.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, so Gemma Louise. So she should have been 1. That's 9. What's her surname again?
Howie.
Howie. So that's 1925. Right, Gemma. I'll just pick on you. I'm going to pick on you now. Right. So this is Gemma. Gemma should be a counsellor on one level or another. She could be an hairdresser, and she's very, very good with people. She's very. Her heart is open. I mean, I'm saying all this. I've not got a date of birth, so there could have been damage done up to through her life. But she likes to express herself, and she likes to make sure everybody's happy around her. But she can get to a point where she forgets about herself, and she then can fall over. But she's ruled by the heart. She's very loving and nurturing. Have we got a date of birth?
She's not come up. Oh yeah, here we go. 24th of the 5th, 84.
Right. So we've got right. So Gemma, she's a nurturer. She loves to look after people. She's at her best when she's making other people happy. That's where she's at her best. So if she's not in the sort of role where she's looking after other people, she needs to get into a sort of role where she's looking after other, because it'll just raise her energy, make her feel really good. Now, she also has the capability of running her own business. So this year, she's doing a lot of thinking, and a lot of thinking about last year. 7 and 5, 6 and 5 is 2, 6.
Ah, there we go.
What's she saying?
She spent 14 years as a dementia carer.
There you go. Can't make that up, can you?
No.
So she is at her best when she's helping other people, but she's got to remember about herself, or she can lose herself. 5, 6. Gemma, are you married, Gemma? She was married. Hold on, what? 30. The age of 30, she either went into a marriage or a committed relationship. In her 20s, and as a child, it was either she didn't listen to herself, or other people would put her down. You can't do that. You can't do that. Don't do it like that. Do it like this. But she should have listened to herself. 20. Where am I? 24. So it's 84, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 4. So 2 and 6. Hold on. Where am I? 6. Oh, 6 and 5 is 6 and 4.
It's like countdown, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah.
Awesome.
6 and 2. Right, she's got her lesson. Her lessons are, her main lesson is to speak. It's to say what's on here. So her throat chakra needs to be emptied, basically. She needs to speak her words and let people hear them and not be scared of what people think. But because she's a nurturer, she doesn't want to upset anyone, because she's like she's an empath. So she finds it hard, but she needs to, for her own sanity. She needs to speak her words and listen to Gemma. That's a little taster.
Laurie has asked, I think we did this. I'm not sure if there's any difference in that. Life
number
path,
11, yeah.
Number 11. Is that the messenger?
That's the messenger, yeah.
Spiritual messenger.
Yeah. That's
awesome.
Me. Right, so that's your day of birth, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, spiritual messenger, apparently.
So what Right, let's just go to this. Paul. What's your middle name, Paul?
Oh, I got two.
Have you?
Yeah, I'm awkward.
Go
After
on.
both my grandfathers, so William and Henry.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you'd be here all night trying to work that out.
No, I've done it.
Have you? Okay.
I've done it. So 14, 9.
Thanks, Gemma.
That's good.
Right, Paul.
Yeah.
At times, you can go right into yourself. You can close the doors, close the world off, and that's you, sorted. Put the telly on. I'm all right now. Close myself off to the world. I need to do lots and lots and lots of thinking. Have you got your own business, Paul, besides being a medium?
No, just this.
Right, well, you could have your own business as well. Is this your own business?
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
Is this all you do? I mean, that's what I mean.
Yeah, that's not all I do, but I'm looking to expand as well.
Right.
There's other things in the iron with Antony, so that'll be interesting. Watch his space.
Yeah.
Right. So you're, like I told you earlier, you're very independent.
Yeah.
So all you got to do is believe in it. Just go and do what you want to do. Don't think too much about it.
Yeah.
Don't put too much thought into it than just the initial bit of thinking of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's you. Independent.
Okay. Right. Can we just
say my middle name, Ian, quickly?
I was just going to say, while you're doing that, can we get people to like and share, please?
Yeah,
and
please
also,
do.
Now's the time. If you want to come into the studio with Ian, myself, and Antony, let me have your email address and your date of birth.
We've got a few, Paul, on here already.
We've got a few already. Okay.
So Ian, Mark, go for it.
Yeah, keep sharing, please, and we'll get one of you in.
Just Antony Mark.
Yeah, MARK. Sorry, Paul, to interrupt you there, mate.
That's all right. I was just going to say, guys, if you, Britt's just come on all over from Florida, USA. Hi, Britt. If you want to send us your, or put on here your date of birth and also your email. Okay, Mary's the first one.
Hi, Mary. Good to see you.
What's your surname, Antony?
Doveton. So, like the bird, dove.
We're going to pick one in a minute. So keep sharing, guys. Get it out there, and then we'll
share and like and share. Everyone, want to see these hearts and thumbs sticking up.
I'm really excited about getting someone of the public in the studio, mate. I can't wait.
Definitely, I can't wait. Who's it going to be, Paul?
Who's it going to be? I don't know.
D-O-V-E. Ian
Reeves, mate.
D-O-V-E-T for Thomas, O for Oliver, N for Nigel.
Right.
I should have done a phonetic alphabet then, really, shouldn't I?
Would have been easier. Oh, we got comments flying in. Everyone wants to come in. That's awesome.
This is getting popular, Ian. I think you might have a lot of people contacting you. Don't forget, everyone, if you want to contact Ian, his telephone number and his email address is on the banner below.
What's your date of birth, Antony?
So it's 15th
of
September 1981. So everyone remember that, because I'd like a birthday card.
There you go.
You'll get something.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. So you're all or nothing. That's your destiny. You can have everything you want, or you'll have none of it. Right?
Yeah.
You're either very strong or you're very weak. You're very positive or you're very negative. It's very sunny or it's very dark. It's all or it's nothing.
Yeah.
Right. So business. About business.
So sorry, mate. I'm just going to send an email out to someone now. So check your inboxes, guys, because I'm going to send you out an email right now.
Private message me that as well.
Yeah, will do.
Thanks, everyone, for communicating lovely tonight. Well done.
Lovely. Philadelphia.
Lovely stuff.
Philadelphia.
I'm messaging you, Paul, as well for the emails.
Yeah.
Hi, Derek. Lovely to see you, mate. Good to see you on here. God, this is going to be an essay, this one.
Okay. Okay, I've sent out an email request. Guys, please check your your emails.
Inbox.
Inbox, and take your colours out, guys, because you're coming in. Well, actually, could we do a couple? Is that all right? We'll do like a few minutes with each person.
Yeah.
It's kind of generating a lot of excitement.
Right. Oh, it's flying in, everyone's
They're flying
numbers
in.
and emails.
Please check your inbox. So what you need to do is click on, when you get the invitation, click on it, and you need to add your name to it, and you'll be able to enter the studio. Don't worry, you won't come straight in. I have to add you to the stream. Okay? Yep. So don't panic. Don't panic, Mr. Mandarin.
Mr. Mandarin.
Yeah. Showing me age now. Yeah. So
yeah, your Facebook is Ian Michael on, isn't it, Ian? So anyone can contact you afterwards about any readings with you. Don't forget to love, like, and share, everyone. I know we said it before, but it helps everything.
Absolutely.
For the spiritual talks every week, so that's good. Okay, so we're waiting for our next guest
to come in. Hopefully she'll be in a second. It is a lady. I can tell you it is a lady. I'm going to give it 5 minutes. Actually, I could line up another one, couldn't I?
Yeah, let's line up somebody else. Two, can't we?
Line up two. Okay. Okay, let me pick someone. Anybody nervous? Anyone rushing to get their curlers out of their hair?
Got the second one lined up now? Or?
Yeah, I have. I'm now going to message this person. Okay, bear with me, guys. Here we go.
Okay. You've been writing down a lot there, Ian.
I've been writing down a lot, yeah.
Okay, another one sent, another invitation sent. Please check your
inbox.
Another one bad to dust.
Yeah, I've sent 2 out now. Let's hope this works. Oh, yeah, I've got a response. So awesome. Failing that, we could always bring Katie in, couldn't we?
She'll be really nervous.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a bit like the guy off the Stig off what is it? Top Gear.
Absolutely. We never know. Ah, okay. First one in. Right, so we got 2 coming in, but we'll do them one at a time. So the first lovely lady coming in.
Drum roll.
Leanne. Hello.
Lovely to see you, Leanne.
Hello.
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 Looking good, Leanne. Nice to see you.
Looking a mess for unpacking.
Yeah, right. You know, I'm going on holiday then.
No, well, it feels like I'm on holiday because I've moved.
Oh, right. Okay. I'll pass you over to Ian.
Yeah, so what's your date of birth?
I'm the 20th of the 5th, 1973.
Cool.
You're a medium, Leanne?
I'm a healer.
Yeah. Okay.
Same thing. Same thing.
Yeah.
Healer, medium.
Jack of all trades.
You're very independent. So, have you been a healer all your life, or did you just learn as you got older, as you went through your life?
Well, when I was a very, very young child, seemingly my parents used to give me watches and clocks broken, and I used to hand them back fixed, and no one knew how I done it.
Right. Okay.
Oh, wow.
There you go. Interesting. Right, Leanne. That's I've not seen Leanne spelt that way before. 2 E's.
Yeah. Well, my dad misspelt it. Well, on my birth certificate, it's Leeannne, but my mum wanted it Leeann.
So what is it? Is that how it is? L-E-L-E-A.
I use Leeann, but on my birth certificate, it's got an E on the end.
Right. Okay.
Right.
Cool. So new house is looking good there, Leanne.
Oh, it's amazing. The energy is just wow.
What's your number of your house?
103.
Oh,
There you are, Ian. Another one for the list.
Number 4.
Ian, sorry, mate. We're making you work really hard tonight.
It's a nurturer and a grounder and a grower, I think.
It's looking good. I'm just admiring your kitchen in the background.
Yes, looks really
It's
smart.
huge.
So the front room and dining room is massive. So this is the front, and it goes all the way around.
I just saw a pair of legs there.
Wow.
Someone's going, don't you dare get me in it.
Yay, there he is. Great, love that.
Evening.
Yeah.
Right then, Leanne. You're either no, you're not either. You're very, very independent.
Yeah.
Well beside anybody who tells you what to do, because you've got them 2 E's there, and it's like 2 brick walls. So have you got 2 front doors?
Yeah. Yes, we have actually. You come through one and then go into another one. Yeah.
Right. So you're soft inside. So you're a big softy, but if you feel that people are taking that for granted, you'll stop it straight away.
Yeah.
People, you're self-teacher, so you've self-taught yourself to do what you do. But you've been a bit of a thinker. You've been on a roller coaster of thinking, learning, studying. How old are you now? 73. 73.
I'm 48 next week.
Right, okay. No.
Sorry. Can you hear him?
Yeah. What's he say?
He goes, you told me I was 26.
Right, Leanne, you had a massive change at the age of 27. So in your 20s, it was like you'd cocooned yourself, even in your childhood. You'd cocooned yourself into this place where no one could get to you. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I've always been in my own world. It's a nicer place.
Right. Okay. Right, then at 27, 28, there was a big change, and this was all about move, money, work, anything to do with the ground, really. Money.
Yeah, everything.
moving.
I chucked everything in the air, and whatever settled I liked, I picked up and walked away from everything else.
Right, at 36, you started acknowledging who you really are and what you really are. Is that right?
Yeah.
And you became a teacher. Do you teach anybody?
No, I've run a couple of circles, but
Right, okay. Now, well, you could be teaching people. That's where you could be now. But you're going into more learning. You're going back in. It's like you've come out. It's like for the last, since you was 29, 30 till now. Where am I? Till 3 years ago. It's like you're going back. You come out to play to see what was going on around here, And then I'm going back in now because I like it better in there. I like my own space better than sharing it with everybody else. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I just find everybody's energy sometimes a bit too
okay.
Too much.
Okay. And I get that your heart, you're very protected. It's like you like that. Can you see that? It's like you're very protected of your heart. On an emotional level.
Okay.
And is again you're an empath. You're an empath.
Yeah.
So it's really strange, this is, because you're actually at your best when you're looking after everybody else. Yeah, it's like you go out, give a bit of that, and then I'm getting back in now, and I'm keeping myself to myself again. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
This year, it's like there was a change 3 years ago. This year, you're coming out. I call it you're coming out to play. You're letting people know who you are.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I'm here. I know I've been hid, and I've been hiding for 20 odd years, but I'm here now. It's and that's where you are, because next year is all about business and work, anything to do with money. So you've settled into your home. So now I'm going to go out and I'm going to let people know who I am, where I am, what my capabilities are, and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
All right, sweetheart.
Thank you.
That's
no
awesome.
problem. No problem.
Thank you, Leanne, for coming in.
That's okay.
Yeah, and good luck with the house move and moving in, and hopefully it all goes really well.
Yes, thank you very much.
It will go well.
Yeah.
Take care, Leanne.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone.
Nice
Bye-bye.
coming on, Leanne.
Coming on.
Bye. Bye-bye. So, okay. And next guest to
yes, another one there.
I've got a good. I'm just a bit nervous, but okay. Next guest is Steph. Drum roll, here she comes. Hey, Steph.
Hi.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Yeah, not too bad. How are you?
Yeah, good. Thanks. Welcome to the show.
Thanks.
Steph, how do you spell your full name?
With Steph and then A-N-I-E.
Steph, have you got someone in the background who's got the volume up or nearby? Because it's kind of rebounding back with the noise.
I can probably put earphones in if that's better.
Only if you can. That's cool. If you got them nearby, that'd be really cool.
Yeah, I'll just go grab them.
Awesome. By the way, you got a lovely house. We get to look into your house tonight.
It's like through the keyhole, isn't it?
It's like the keyhole.
Where's the earphones?
Oh, don't worry if you can't find them.
No, it's fine. Quick. Oh, is that better?
There you go. Yeah, just to stop everyone at home getting their ears blown.
That's fine.
Awesome.
What's your date of birth, Steph?
The 18th of the 11th, 1993.
1992.
3.
Oh, 93.
Okay, I'm just gonna. Should we do one more after Steph? Is that all right? We'll do one more.
We'll do one more. Yeah,
we're getting in, working really hard.
Sleep well tonight, won't it, Ian?
When I just. Nine and two. Right, Steph, you ready?
Go for it.
Let's go for it, Steph. Right. 2, 9 and 2 is 2, 2, 5. Right, this year you've gone. It's all about your head. thinking all the time. Right now, I'm saying that this year, but that's what you're like all the time. You're a thinker. You're an analyst. But this year is all about the relationship you was in last year. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like you're overthinking it, you're overanalyzing it, you're giving too much of your own power away to it. So you need to pull it back. So you feel more in control. You're going to feel more in control, but you can start doing that by just bringing back that power, what you're giving away. You see, everybody's a softie. They're all softies on here tonight, including me. So you're at your best. You're at your best when you're making people happy. So am I. So is Paul. So is the last lady. Now, what I mean by that, right, you just want to make everybody happy at any cost. It doesn't matter what cost. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it can drain the life out of you trying to make somebody else happy. And this is where I say, when we like to make sure people are happy, but we can't forget about ourselves. What's your middle name, sweetheart?
Louise.
Yeah, there's another one. 9. And what's your surname?
Powell.
Powell.
Double L, yeah.
Right. 13, 10, 23, 26. Right, so she's 9, 10, 11. Yeah, you're an empath again. Must be something about empaths on this station. Right. I don't want to say you're a carer because I've said that to everybody, but that's who you are. You're a nurturer. You could be a psychologist, on a deeper level, and it's like you're trying to fix them. Does that make sense to you?
I wouldn't say fix people, but try and help each other in every way.
You love to help people, don't you? Yeah. That's when you're at your best. Where you are. So hold on. 6. At the age of 30, right, in your 20s, it was like you could have reached a really high level. You was very, very independent all the way through your childhood, all the way up until your 20s. But you was like, you didn't believe yourself. You didn't believe. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
But you could have climbed and climbed and climbed. And then at 29, 30, there was a big change in your life. Is that right?
Well, I'm not 29 or 30 yet, so I've got a couple of years.
Okay,
yet.
right, fine. Right, people think I don't do. So how old are you now?
27.
27. Got big change coming. Massive.
Yeah. Paul's nodding.
Shouldn't have told you that.
No.
No, but you've got a massive change coming. But it's all about, see where you're living now, is that your house?
Yeah.
Are you moving?
Potentially. Hopefully.
Yeah, you are moving. Yeah. That's going to be your big change. You'll be moving. So what do you do for a living, Steph?
I am a disability coach in sports.
Right. What club?
Norwich City.
That's all. Oh.
Right, so that's where the nurturing comes in. That's the nurturer in you, and you're going to be doing what you're doing now. You can then be teaching people how to do what you do. Do you do that at the moment?
Not currently. I did a couple of weeks ago, or
Right.
a couple of months ago.
That could come in permanently. That you're going to be teaching people how to do what you do, because what you do Nobody else does it the way you do it. And they want you to get that across to other people. So instead of it all coming from a book, it's going to come from, a lot of it's going to come from you. You're going to be teaching people. And I'm not talking about in the next 2 weeks, I'm talking in the next couple of years.
Yeah.
That you're going to be teaching people as well. And you need to come up for air as well sometimes, because you're down there study, and your brain's going like blah, blah, blah. So sometimes you need to come up for air. All right.
Yeah.
There you go. There's a little taster for you anyway.
Lovely. Thank you.
There we go.
Love. Bye.
Bye.
Awesome. Thanks, Steph, for coming
Thanks,
on.
Steph. Take care.
Awesome.
Take care. Bye.
Hey, you're a medium as well.
Oh, she's just got. Hopefully, did you hear that? Okay, we got one, possibly two, and this lady is, I believe, just come onto the stream. Hi, Lucy.
Hopefully, did you hear that? Hi, Lucy.
Hiya.
Welcome to the show.
Okay.
Welcome to Spiritual Talk.
Right. Hi, Lucy. You all right?
Yeah, good, thank you.
I think we got a bit of lag, Lucy. I don't know if you have you got any headphones or.
No, I don't think I do. Sorry.
Okay. Bear with. We might have to turn you down a little bit, because we're like, it's like we can hear what we said about 5 minutes ago still coming through.
Yeah.
So if you just tell us your date of birth and then turn it down, that'd be really good.
Yep, it's 21st of the 6th, 1985.
Awesome. That's a good year, 1985, by the way.
Right.
Duran had a hit with View to a Kill. I don't know why it's in my head. It's all in my head. There's just so much nonsense in my head.
Right, Lucy, you ready? Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Are you married, Lucy?
No.
No. Hey, she's gone.
Oh, well, no, she's still here.
There you are. Right. You find it very hard to trust people, men especially. That's why you're not married, isn't it? In fact, to take you on a date, I'd have to take you on a date 7 times.
Probably.
Because you wanna. So we go on the first date, and the first date, it's a walk in the park. The first date. So we're eating a meal. You're asking the questions. I'm answering them. Blah blah blah. We have a really nice evening. Nice food. Good conversation. The second date, the walk in the park's gone a little bit. It gets a bit deeper now because you're asking the same questions but in different ways, and you're analysing them questions. So if I slip up on the second date, there will not be a third one.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Sure.
So you're looking for the truth, right? So you're wasting a lot of your energy because what you're not doing, you're not listening to Lucy, because the answer is there. It's right in here. So what she does, instead of listening to Lucy, because this is all covered. This is all barricaded. It's like she's got a wardrobe with 2 holes in the bottom where she can get in it and she can walk around in it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you need a wider point of view, you open the doors. But usually you just go down the shops, get on with my shopping. Fenny, you're very close. Right. I want to be a free spirit, but I like to feel secure. and the security stops me every day of the week from doing what I want.
And I live at number 4.
And you live in number 4, which that's a good house. Number 4, it's a good house. Security. Put number 5 on it and watch the energy in the house change. Within 3 weeks, it'll change. It can be a bit up and down, but where you are at the moment, everybody thinks Lucy's life is just great, and it is to the eye, to everybody else's eye. But from within, Lucy's crying inside, and emotions. She's finding it very hard to express herself and how she really feels. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And if you're ever in the company of people who start talking about emotions, you'll humorize it to stop you from getting upset.
Yeah.
But you're very strong-minded. You're very quick at learning, but you're also very quick at getting bored. You've got a tendency to look into the past a lot, and it holds you. It holds you in the past. Now, I'm going to do this. I haven't done this tonight, but because there are a lot of people coming up here. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That's the number 5. Yeah. So this is the number 5 for everyone, right? This is the runway. And when you get on the runway, no one can stop you. Hold on a minute. Right. Okay, I've done it now. Right. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Right. So this zero, the arch, right, is about. This is where people they can slip down here, and they end up down. I don't even know where my pens are going. Down here. That's an eye looking into the past. We'll do that a bit better. So no, well, so that eye there is looking into the past, and you can get lost in it. And it's really difficult to get yourself climb all the way up here to get to these ladders and then to climb up there to get on the runway. But once you're on that runway, all you're looking at is where you're going, your future. And that's why it's called the runway. And off you go. And nobody can touch you when you're on there. You are here to do exactly what you want to do. That's what you're here to do. What you do with that is entirely up to you, Lucy. You can either settle for your security, or you can thrive for your freedom and do what you want. Whatever way you go is your choice. But if you go for your freedom, you will go, ooh, travel, travel, travel. You'll travel the world. Really powerful.
Okay.
Anyway, there you go. That's a taster.
Thank you.
That's brilliant. Thanks, mate.
Okay.
That's great, Ian. That's brilliant. Thanks, Lucy, for coming on.
Thanks, Lucy.
Thanks,
Take
Lucy.
care.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Brilliant. We got one. Ian, you've been absolutely legend. Can we do one more?
It's going well tonight, Ian, isn't it?
It's gone well, hasn't it? I'm not having tea yet, though.
It's not had your tea yet. Well, we'll do a quick one, and we got another.
I'm joking.
Okay.
Go on, carry on. Carry on. I'm all right. Vodka.
Hello, Helen. Hello, Helen. This is Helen. Just need to give us your date of birth, Helen, if you dare.
Hi, Helen.
I don't know if she can hear us.
You can't hear
us, Helen?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Helen, what's your date of birth, darling?
I'm not that old. Well, maybe I am. Hi, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine. Can you hear me?
My date of birth. It's the. There's a bit of a lag.
Yeah, it's a bit of a lag. I think. Are you in Australia by any chance?
I can hear you.
Yeah, great. What's your date of birth?
So my date of birth is the 28th. No, I wish.
Are you going to type it for me?
28th of the 7th, 1971.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, let's get rid of it. It's got a spammer on.
Yeah, we just noticed. I think it's been deleted already.
Brilliant.
What's that?
Fantastic, Katie.
Spammer. We get spammers on here sometimes, Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit like spin the wheel. What are you going to get?
Right, you ready?
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Wheel of Fortune. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right. So you like to? Have you got your own? Have you got business? Do you work in business, Helen? Do you work in business? Are you the boss? The boss, the manager?
Can she not hear us?
Yeah, I don't think she can hear us.
No, not at the moment.
Not that. Have you ever been? Right. Okay. Why not? What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I think, looking at what Helen's doing, I think she's going to actually chat to us. No, she's not in business at the moment. So she's going to chat to us because of the satellite delay.
Right.
But yeah, she's not in business at the moment. So yeah, I believe, are you down Glastonbury way by any chance? Because there is a Bermuda Triangle down there, Anthony, mate. I don't mean to worry you.
I'm being sucked into it, mate.
Well, typing away. You can type
right.
me.
Right, Helen, you went through a big change 4 years ago.
She's a full-time carer for her son.
Right, okay. Was that right? This is weird then, because so did she become a full-time carer 4 years ago? Her son's probably a lot older than 4, but I've got her doing other stuff. No, hold on a minute. Hold on. 1 and 7, 1 and 7 is 8, 1 and 9. So she was in a relationship which was hard work. Now this could be a son, because looking after your own child can be really hard.
Yeah.
But this is back in her 20s. All the way up until she was 28. There you go. Yeah. Okay. So that lasted until she was 28. Hard work, hard relationship. And what he did, he took all her power off her. He made her feel worthless. Put her down, put her down, put her down, put her down. But on a massive level. So he made her feel like she was incapable of doing anything, where she's very capable of doing a business, big business. So 28, 29, that all finished. She became independent, and she was trying to take control of her life. She was trying to get her power back. That's what she was trying to do. I don't know whether she succeeded, but at 37, everything started coming all right. But she needs to speak her words. I hope she's getting all this, because I can't.
Yeah, I think she can hear you on a lag. Yeah,
definitely listening to you.
Yeah.
She's typing away.
Type. And this year could be moving this year. Yes, all right, okay. So she could be. So there was a big change 4 years ago. and this year is either. I think it's moving, and from now on she's doing a lot of studying, so she could be going into psychological work, through learning through her son. He's going to be her teacher, because she's going on a psychological level, so it's all from the head. 7 and 9. She needs to speak her words. She needs to speak her truth.
It's all very
accurate. Go, Ian.
Well done,
I don't
Ian.
think you can hear me, but I can still see and hear everything that's going on there.
Right.
Brilliant.
I can hear you,
Brilliant.
Helen. Right. Helen, you are very, very capable of doing whatever you want. Right, but this relationship is like it zaps you. It zaps all your energy away. And you need to get your energy back and start feeling that I can, and I will. That's what you need to be getting in there. I can, I am, and I will. And you will. You'll learn whatever it is you have to learn, and you'll do very well at it. But I think next year you're going to be moving, or this year, sorry. What number house do you live at now? Number 4.
Thank you.
Thank you. 18.
Cool, that's good to know. Number 1.
Number one in.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just want to let you, Helen, before you go, you're born on the 28th. 2 and 8 is 1. Okay. So that house is where you're growing and learning about your independence, the true
Yep.
Helen. She needs to let go of her past and put it in the bin, put it in the bin, burn it, do whatever you want to do with it. But where you are is should be teaching you to take control of your life, bring in somebody new, and to acknowledge your independence. That's a nice smile. Do you get that?
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I
Thank
think.
you.
Yeah, bless her. I think her broadband signal's on. It has to go out via Australia first, and then it comes back by the
Thank you, that's
Philippines,
nice.
and then
Yes.
back into Glastonbury.
Yeah.
So yeah. No, thank you for coming. I've got one more that I sent a few out, and one more lady is due to come on. There was a gent as well, but we are running out of time, so we might as well just do one more, Ian. We're going to rename this
So
tonight.
cheeky.
But we're going to rename this show tonight, the Ian Michael show. So it's been absolutely brilliant. We've absolutely loved this tonight.
It's been brilliant, Ian. Awesome.
And we didn't want to stop the flow, and it was a new dynamic as well, bringing people in for us.
Yeah,
we might do that. Adopt that, mate. It's been really good, isn't it?
A good idea, I think. Yeah,
we'll do that. So yeah, what a great way to start. So thank you for that. We're just waiting for our last lady to come on. Is there anything quickly you want to ask before we do this last lady? We've literally got about 8 minutes left. There's one more lady coming in.
I ain't got anything to ask.
It's Paula, and then. Well, you can go off and have that well-deserved beer, mate. You've earned it tonight. It's been fascinating. Yeah, I shall certainly go away and look more into numbers as well.
Cool, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, there's a question for you. When someone's looking for a house, are numbers really that important of the house?
Yeah, they are. Right, because we vibrate.
Is it kind of best to look up? Is there a book or anything you can advise?
A good house for you, Paul.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
is number 4.
Yeah.
Number 4, number 2. So when you look at number 2 or any of these numbers, so number 2, so you're looking at number 2, number 4, or number 5. So we're looking at any number like 2, 11, 20, 29, 38, 47, 56, which all vibrate at 11 to 2. Yeah.
I used to live at number 2 for a little while, but
number 2 is really good for you, and number 2 is probably the best house for relationship.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. The ladies, come on now.
Yeah,
the last lady to come in is the lovely Paula. We've never met Paula before. Here she comes. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Good to see you, Paula. To the show.
Yes, welcome to the show. Are you new to this, Paula?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, first
time.
Awesome.
Brilliant.
What's your date of birth, Paula?
The 27th of May, 66.
Yeah, awesome. Julie's put her new house is 70. I'm gonna have to find a book somewhere. That's another thing you can start, another app. What house to buy with numbers. You could do that, couldn't you? Certainly a dating app number. You know, dating app with numbers.
I think even a bingo place, mate, might be somewhere to go.
Right. Are you ready, Paula?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Right. Right. Are you a medium?
No.
You heal you do any healing or anything like that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Right. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. People come to you for advice, though, don't they?
Yes, they do.
People who know you. People come to you for advice.
Yes.
Because you're a sponge. You get it all in your sponge. All their words, what they are asking you, go into your sponge. Then you rinse it all out, and you give them back what they need.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
And because you're very open and honest with them, that's why they come to you, because they know that you'll give them what they need and not what they want to hear. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I would be looking into the mediumship thing.
Really?
Yeah, definitely. Right, but you've got a bit of an issue as well, right? So I'm just going to take you back. I'm going to take you back now. 27, 28. There's a big change in your life.
Right.
And while you was in your 20s, you were searching. I was going from here to there, to there, to here, to there, and I was over there, then I was over it. You were searching for what it was you wanted to do.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. It was quite hard. It was quite hard in your 20s. Hey, she's gone. She's gone back, Paula. Right. It was quite. You're not a carer, are you?
I'm a chiropodist.
Right. Okay. It was quite hard in your 20s, but it was also quite hard in your 30s as well, because it was like, I just want to be settled. I want my security, and I just want to be settled. But I was off here. I'm going over there. Now I'm going to do that over there. I'm over here. I'm over there. I don't know where I am half the time, but I'm here. I'm there. But all you wanted was your security to be settled. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right. At 36, 37, everything like just calmed down.
Right.
And things started to flow how you wanted them to flow in your 20s and your 30s.
Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
And you're still there. Everything's flowing. But Paula doesn't listen to Paula. Paula's very good for everybody else, but Paula doesn't listen to Paula. She doesn't listen to that intuitive voice.
Right.
I don't know whether that's because in your 20s and 30s you've had people putting you down, or you just don't listen.
Headstrong.
That's up to you. But you are a healer, definitely. You're born on the 9 day. You are a 9, and Paula's 6, which are the nurturers. So if you look at a number 6, that's a woman's back, woman's womb, and that's where the baby is.
Right.
Funny enough, for 9 months. Okay. Now number 9. If you look at number 9, it's a 1 standing strong with a 0 on the top, which is your third eye, which is listening to spirit or listening to your intuition.
Right. Okay.
So if you had 8 children, you'd know where they all were even though you could only see 2 of them.
Right.
You ain't got 8 children, no, have you?
No, I haven't.
You got 5?
No, 2.
4? 2.
2.
Okay. I was just guessing then. Right. So your lesson is to listen.
Okay.
And it's to believe. It's to believe, Paula. When your intuition speaks, don't worry about what your head says. Concentrate on your intuition, because that's telling you the truth.
Okay.
Whereas it's like you listen, your intuition comes in and you go, what's all that about? What's all that about? And your head goes, oh, don't say no notice. Listen to me. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
All right, darling. Right, I'm going to let you go.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Paula.
If you think about going to Circle, go to Circle. I think you'd be quite surprised.
Okay.
Paula,
all my patients tell me my hands are so hot when I'm doing it.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, there you go.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
Right.
Healing hand, Paula.
Just out of a matter of interest, what's your door number, Paula?
4.
Ooh.
Security.
Same
so
as
you
mine,
secure
Paula.
there.
Sorry?
Hold on, 9 and 4.
Same as mine. Mine's 4 too.
Oh, right.
Right. And this year, Paula,
Yeah.
is all about new beginnings. There's been a big change in your life. So last year you was getting rid of what you didn't want.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Right. So you're getting rid of what you don't want so you can bring in what you do want. All new. It's all brand new. So don't be scared. Where you are is where you're meant to be.
Right. Okay. Thank
Right.
you.
So you bring in all the new stuff in. All you've got to do, Paula, is listen to Paula. That's it.
Okay.
Honesty. All right, darling.
All right then. Thank you very much. It's been lovely.
See you later.
Thanks,
Okay,
Paula.
Thank you for coming on. Bye. So Ian, I mean, we've run out of time now.
Yeah.
If you can you see all the comments coming down the side?
No.
Okay. Antony, do you want to pick one for me then for free reading for anytime after tonight, I guess, for a free reading? Anyone who's not had one before?
Mm-hmm. I've got Miranda Leonard.
Miranda.
I'm just going to write down Miranda. Hi, Miranda. If you'd like to get in contact with me, either via Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Hi, Miranda. Awesome. You just won a free reading. So well done.
Miranda's very emotional.
Oh.
And I'll tell you something. Right, tonight you've had all empaths on the phone on here.
Interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, all of them.
You are what you attract, they say.
You are.
What are you then, Ian?
What?
What's your numbers?
I'm a 6. I'm Ian's 6. Michael's 33 to 6. I'm a 5 light destiny, and I'm 11 to 2 life path.
Just quickly, is there any books you can recommend to anybody?
Yeah, or any audio books or anything too? Or?
Well, the book I got was The Idiot's Guide to Numerology.
That's what I need.
Right, now this, right, so saying that, right, I'll just show you a little graph, right? See, can you see that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's all the way through your life.
Wow.
Right. So, for example, Paul is 40. So the first 14 years, there was a big change at 15, and then at 15, you started using your power,
right?
And that went on for 7 years.
Okay.
And then after 7 years, so that's 22. When he was 23, something went on, but it only went on for 1 year.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I can take that. Yeah.
Right, and it goes all the way through your life.
Absolutely, it underpins in some respects. Yeah,
it goes all the way through. So I'll try and work it out now off my head.
Was that a karmic thing? Do you think then, or is that a destiny thing? Or a karmic?
It could have. I couldn't tell you because I've not worked it out. So Paul 14, 14, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 42, 42. How old are you now, Paul?
Oh, right.
Okay. 42, 42, 49. Right. Where you are and where you have been for the last 3 years is about your emotions, expressing yourself, letting people know who you are, where you are, and being creative, trying to create something.
Yeah.
Now, 3 years prior to that, something went on, but it went on for only a year.
Okay.
So you've got another 3 years of expressing yourself, being expressed, and emotions. It's ruling you for the next 3 years. So what you do, you do that, and then you do your middle name, and your middle name does exactly the same from the day you was born all the way through, and your surname, and then you add all the numbers together, and at the bottom you get a single digit, and that's what's going on in your life right now.
Okay, awesome.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to give up mediumship and just go into numbers, mate. I'm going to go and get myself a book.
That's it.
Yeah. That's been brilliant.
It is
mate.
Listen, do you know Charlie Kelly, Paul?
Oh, I've heard of him. Yes,
I know him.
Yeah.
You know, don't you, Antony?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, I met Charlie Kelly it must have been about 6 years ago. Now, what I did when I got, no, it was longer than that. Before I started doing all this, I used to go around all the spiritual centres, Basildon, Brentwood, Colchester, Chelmsford, Writtle, loads of them, just to see what it was all about, because I didn't have a clue. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, I went to see quite a few. I met Dennis Morgan. Do you know Dennis Morgan?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah, Dennis Morgan. Chris Drew.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah.
We know him, all right, don't we, Paul?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Chris, I mean, that man was he was just amazing.
Yeah, he's great.
You know, come on with all that beautiful energy, blah, blah, and off he'd go. But anyway, and I met Charlie Kelly, and I'd done a reading for him after.
Did you?
He'd done a demonstration.
Did a reading for Charlie. Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah, and that was on a Thursday, and on Monday he phoned me up, and he said to me, he says, Ian, he said, I just need to tell you something. He said, I got in touch with my guides today, and I asked them who you were. And they said, don't worry about who he is. Just listen to what he's saying. Now, I don't often speak to Charlie, but every time I speak to him, I tell him something. I don't know what, it's nothing major, but I went to one of his schools, right?
Yeah.
Not to sit in, but he said to me, will you sit in? He says, because I'm one short. I went, yeah, all right then. So he said, right. He said, what I want you all to do now, he said, I want you to do a viewpoint of somebody else's house. So I was working with this woman, and I said, what number house do you live at? So she told me the number, and I went bang, 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 told her all about her house. She goes, did you do that through mediumship? I went, no. I said, just do it through numbers. She went, no, you couldn't have. Spirit must have told you. So I was being honest with her. I said, no, I'm not a medium. I said, I just work with numbers. Anyway, she wasn't having it. She didn't like it. So her energy changed. And Charlie Kelly went, right, okay, and everyone changed. He could feel this energy changing. He said, what's the problem? I said, she thought it was Spirit was telling her all the stuff, what I was telling her about her house, because it was right. I said, but it wasn't Spirit, it was me. But it could have been Spirit. Do you know what I mean? It could have been a bit of both.
Inspired.
Yeah. She just wasn't having it. She wasn't having it. I said, was that right information for you? She went, yeah. I said, what's the problem then? Yeah. That's what we had to do, give you a viewpoint of your home.
Yeah.
But she wouldn't have it.
It's been absolutely brilliant, mate. And from myself and from Anthony. And
fantastic.
Yeah.
And from me and Paul, it's been good too.
Yeah, we've loved it. We've been on a smoke up, really.
There you go. You can go out and
take it all in.
But we just want to say goodbye to everyone, and we will see you this time next week. We've got another special guest coming on. I'm not going to announce it just yet because it could be someone Well, there's a couple of options, but I'll keep you guessing, guys.
Readings next week as well, everyone.
Yes, absolutely. Take
Thanks,
care.
thanks Ian, so much.
See you later. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Bye.